Poppy Playtime is the only game that has ever competed with FNAF right now. It's amazing story, boss fights, and music, but one thing that stands out is the designs of the monsters. That's why today I'm going to be ranking them, because I'm lazy and don't want to make a theory video. We have barely seen the prototype in the games, only seeing him in chapter 2 and 3, and literally the only thing we've seen of him is his long arm. But luckily, all his lore and interesting character makes up for his design. Him being one of the best indie villains ever, all the toys viewing him as a god and a savior, and him escaping his prison cell by making a laser pointer out of a camera. He is such an intelligent and interesting character. There's literally no other option but putting him in S tier. Don't get me wrong when I put PJ Pug Pillar in mid, because I love his design. His color palette matches him so good. I like how his tongue's always out because he's a dog. But just like all the mini bosses, they are barely used. That's why I can't really put them that high. His boss fight is pretty good, probably better than the Bullseye Hopper guy and the small Huggy Wuggies. He also has fun voice lines on his little cardboard cutouts, but other than that, he's just a mid character. Usually, I don't let hate, mess up how I rank, but I truly, on the bottom of my heart, I put this on my big toes life. I hate these little bastards. I took 20 turns, 20 tries trying to beat these little Power Ranger looking bastards. This is as much as you'll ever hear me cuss. I hate them. It's not even that they're bad. It's also that the designs are just basic. They're just shorter, different colored Huggy Wuggies. There's nothing special about them. I do not know his name, but once again with PJ Pug Pillar, he's a mid just because we barely see him, and now he's dead, so we never will see him. And we have basically no lore on him, but what we do have is his design, which is very cute. I like the overalls and the happy little face with the little, party hat he's wearing, giant buck teeth. And I do like the idea that he slowly comes down and scares the shit out of you if you suck at the game. He's just a solid mid-tier. Boxy Boo is our first good character because his design is absolutely perfect. Down to every single little design and hint and detail about his character is so good. I just love it. The color palette is perfect. The fact that he's a jack-in-the-box is hilarious, but cool at the same time. The only problem is he's only seen in the Project Playtime games, and we know basically nothing about him. We know a little bit about him, and that's all. But he is basically the best character in the Project Playtime game, though, so yeah, he's a good character. He's not bad, but he's not, amazing. Dog Day is a weird character because we literally see him for 4 minutes. We go into a random room, he's chilling there crucified with his whole bottom cut off like Gojo. He talks a little about angel stuff, and then, they crawl inside of him.
Is that dick good? Yes, kid.
And we run away, and we never see him again. It's not like he died. He didn't get, crushed by a door or anything. We just locked him out. He's probably just crawling around somewhere. He's just not too much of an interesting character. We don't know anything about him, so he's just a mid character. What you're seeing here is easily the best boss battle in Poppy Playtime. Only competitors are probably Miss Daylight, and the reason Catnap is so scary and his boss battle is so good is because the usage of pressure. You're always under pressure checking where he is, and there's always the hallucinations. You have to check a real or not by shooting your flare at them. So throughout this whole boss fight, you never have time to just sit down and chill or wait, because there's always something trying to kill you. Not only that, but his design is absolutely peak. It's scary, cool looking, and it has a bunch of weird little faces spread around it. I don't know why, but it just has it. Video and animation was made by this dude.
Where are the kids? Please, where are the children? Are they in the same place as the employees?
No.
Are the children safe?
Yes.
Ah. Can I see them?
No.
And that was it. That's all he'd tell me.
The interactions in between Catnap and Miss Daylight show that Catnap, though is pretty evil, also has empathy for children, as he doesn't give Daylight the information on where they are, instead misdirects her. Though you could make the argument that he's doing that so the prototype can have them, but I don't know. He's one of the most fleshed out characters in the series, having the most lore about him and character development. That's why I feel it's understandable to put Catnap at peak character and Miss Daylight at good. Huggy suffers from the same thing all the other mid characters suffer from. They either die way too quick or we barely know anything about them. Now, don't get me wrong, he was a great introduction to the monsters in the game, with his chase scene being one of the most known things in Poppy Playtime, but it's only his design that is carrying him. We know nothing about him. So I have no other choice but to put him in mid. There's nothing else they can do. So, yeah.